This is Hallie. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Love you.
My name is Typhon Adams, and I'd like to thank Lockwood and Miss G for all their help over the years.
Hello, this is Justin Adams, or Justin D. Adams. I want to say thank you for Chris Harms. Thank you, Chris Harms, for being there for me, and thank you for helping me. And I'm so glad that you and I are friends.
Hi, my name is Chris Alvarez. I want to thank all my teachers for all the help and the support they gave me, and my parents for never giving up on me, and our lovely staff in the library, Aaron and Ellie. Hi, my name is Kevin Alvarez, and I would thank all the teachers that helped me pass these classes, and I would like the staff in the library, Aaron and Ellie, that helped me and were the friends throughout the school year. And I hope I my kids able to come to this school.
David Ariano, shout out to Mr. Gilbert and my mom.
I'm Zachary Adams, and I'd just like to take a moment to thank my parents and my brother for supporting me through my years and through all my roughest and lowest points, and inspiring me to make the world a better place for those around me. Thank you.
Mi nombre es Melanie López y quiero agradecerle a mi familia, especialmente a mis padres por siempre apoyarme en todo y a mi hermana por ayudarme en las cosas de la escuela.
Hi, I'm Tanya Avila Vasquez, and I would like to thank my parents and brothers for always encouraging me.
Hi, I'm Lauren Augustus, and I'd like to thank my family and my second family, the OSET team.
Hi, this is Ellie Baxter. I just want to say thank you to my mom and dad for helping me and supporting me throughout my whole high school life, and always being there and pushing me to do what is best for me, and always supporting me no matter what the outcome was.
Gwendolyn Barger, and I want to thank my mom and dad for everything they did for me for the past years I've been in school.
My name is Carly Bierma, and I want to thank my parents and my teachers for always supporting me and my art. I love you guys so much.
This is Rachel Biggie, and I'd just like to thank my parents so much for being such great supporters of me, and my entire family for always sticking by my side.
Malachi Beeks, I'd like to thank my mom for all of her support throughout the years of high school. And I'd also like to thank the CHS staff for all they've done as well.
Hi, my name is Ajlan Bell, and I would like to thank my family and the school's theater department.
Hi, my name is Hayden Benedict, and I would like to thank my mom and grandma for being the most supportive people ever, and I wouldn't be able to make it through high school without them. And I'd also like to thank Jen Chafee for being my second mom and being amazing.
Hey, this is Garrett Boats, and I just wanted to thank my parents and all my teachers for getting me through high school and setting me up for my future. Thanks.
Hi, this is Caitlin Beatty, and I'd like to thank my family and my friends and all my teachers for getting me through this.
Hi, this is Paige Blanchard. Thank you, Nana, for leading me so many different places.
I'm Gabriel Browning, and thank you to all my family and the people in robotics for helping me through high school.
Hi, it's Allison Big House. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me in everything I do. Love you.
Hi, this is Kevin Jarvie, and I'd like to thank Coach Millbrook for always helping me push myself through cross country and track.
Hi, this is Keith Burns, and I just want to personally thank Christopher Baines for opening my mind to philosophy.
My name is Tristan Butch, and I just want to thank my dad, my mom, and everyone that has helped me through high school, and including my friends who helped me be the best person I can possibly be. Thank you.
Mi nombre es Leslie. Quería agradecer al maestro Gilbert por todo lo que hizo por mí durante estos 4 años que estuve con él, y aprecio mucho porque él me hizo llegar a donde estoy, hizo confiar en mí misma y me hizo creer que podía llegar a graduarme este año.
Hi, it's me. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, and most importantly, my cat, Max. Thank you guys for always doing everything for me, and thank you to my best friend, Madeline, for being able to come.
Hey, this is Daniel Camacho. I just wanted to thank all my teachers who helped me out during this time of school year and with my homework.
I'm Savannah Kane, and I want to say thank you to my grandparents and my siblings.
Hey, I'm Josh Keller, and I'd like to thank Mr. Lockwood, Mrs. Gelder, and my parents for always believing me and giving me the support I need.
Hola, soy Sebastiana. Quiero dar gracias a toda mi familia por todo su apoyo y amor.
Gracias por todo, gracias por los 12 años que me has estado, y gracias por todas las maestras. Lo agradezco mucho, and thank you very much. And I miss you guys.
I'm Yoli Chernishoff. I just want to thank Mr. Roberts for being great.
manufacturing engineering teacher, and I want to thank my mom for being supportive throughout the 4 years of high school. Thank you.
My name is Anna Cook, and my words of wisdom to the underclassmen is don't take your senior year for granted because it does go by super quickly. Remember every little detail and enjoy every little moment.
Hello, my name's Natalie Cobb, and I wanted to thank my parents for being the most supportive parents I could have ever asked for all 17 years of my life.
Hi, this is Asher Chafee. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my sisters, my dogs, Maddie, my grandparents, and Mr. Hammett.
This is CJ Clark. Shout out to the ping pong crew, and thank you, Hammett.
My name is Austin Cisneros, and I would like to thank my family for always guiding me and being good role models for me.
My name is Coley Damgard, and I would like to thank my entire family because I wouldn't be here without them.
Hey, this is Shelby. I would just like to thank my family and all of the teachers who helped me throughout the year.
Hi, this is Marin, and I'd like to thank both my parents for all the support they've given me over the years and just pushing me to be the best person I could be. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emily Daly, and I'd like to thank Ms. Walsh for giving me a helping ear whenever I needed it.
Hey, this is Abby Davis, and I would like to thank my parents for supporting me in everything I did.
My name is Darian Crawford. I would like to thank my grandpa and the rest of my family. They've really impacted my life a lot, kept me on a pretty straight path, so thank you.
My name is Stephanie, and I want to thank my mom for always being my #1 supporter and pushing me through these last 12 years of going to school and just making me the person I am now and wanting to succeed in life. And I want to thank her for all of her support and hard work.
My name's Alejandro, and I want to give a big thanks to my parents that they have done so much for all these years for me, and I just want to be thankful for all they have done for this new chapter that I'm going to be going through.
My name is Andres Juanes Quintero, and a message for the people watching this, enjoy your life before it's gone.
Hi, my name is Lacey Deal, and I'd like to thank my aunt and my uncle for pushing me to be the best I can. Thank you guys, and I love you both.
Okay, mi nombre es Adán. Quiero dar gracias a mis padres por todo el apoyo. And I want to thank all my teachers for the amazing help.
Hi, this is Cassidy. I would like to thank my mom and my grandparents for always being there for me throughout the years and always supporting me.
This is Isaac DeCenzo. I want to give a shout out to my dad and my mom for birthing me and also being there and supporting me throughout my entirety of my school. Miss you, Dad. Love you. Love you, Mom.
Hi, my name is Drew Dawson Hurley, and I just want to thank my mom and dad, Chris and Chris, for supporting me and just helping me throughout all 4 years and always giving me the help I need with school.
This is Kane Delosier, and I would like to thank my parents for the 18 years of service they have done for me, and I love them so much. Thank you so much, Mom and Dad.
Hi, this is Logan Doman, and I'd just like to thank all of my teachers and coaches that helped me along the way, and mostly I'd like to thank them for helping education be fun, because when it comes down to it, learning should be fun. I'd also like to shout out Josh Rapley for being super awesome.
Hi, this is Sophia Toon, and I would like to thank my family and all of my friends, and I'll see y'all later.
This is Thomas Diggles. I want to thank Miss Hamill for making school a positive experience and making it something to look forward to in the mornings.
This is Madison Ely. I just want to say thank you to my family for always being there for me and supporting me through all of school.
Hi, I'm Natalie Doman, and I would like to thank my mom for grading and editing all my essays and helping me so much throughout the years, and I would also like to thank my dad for supporting me whenever I needed to talk. I'd like to thank my coaches for my 3 sports, and I'm so thankful for everybody who put in extra time to make sure that I could be successful.
I'm Matthew Eubanks, and I want to thank my high school teachers for putting up with my antics, namely Miss Abel and Miss Balstead, and I also want to thank my family for supporting me through high school.
Hi, it's Taylor Edwards. I'd like to thank both of my parents for being supportive through all of this, and both Brooks and Nick Luchterhand for being influential characters in my life.
Hi, my name is Caleb Ferris. I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, my teachers, and everybody who helped me through high school. Thank you.
My name is Abigail Estes, and I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me, and my sister Stephanie for being the best role model, and my friends for making this experience so fun.
This is Jacob, and I would like to thank Mr. Monin, Mrs. Carroll, and my parents for helping me through high school.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Edelkamp, and I want to take this time to thank my friends and family for helping me be who I am and get through high school. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing with my life. Anyways, Porky.
End of the end of the end of the end of the end. That's all, folks.
My name's Russell Fleck, and I'd like to thank Liz for helping me graduate this senior year of 2020.
My name is Ryan Frentress. I would like to thank my family for their continued support of me throughout high school, my teacher, Mr. McGowan, for making me excited to come to school every day, and my lacrosse coach, Jake, for pushing me to be better.
This is Christopher Frere, and I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me in this long journey. From kindergarten to my graduation, it really means a lot. Thank you.
Hello, Dylan Frazier. I'd like to thank my family for helping me get through this, my close friends, and the golf team, specifically my golf coaches, Larison and Aaron Smith.
Hi, my name is Erica Evans, and I want to thank my mom, my dad, my nana, my grandma, my siblings, Allison, Andrew, Ashley, Austin, and Alex, and I want to thank my 2 nephews, Trenton and Nate. Thank you.
This is Alize Gallegos, and I just wanted to say a thank you to Ms. Gelder. You are the best person and best teacher, and you were a huge part in my graduation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Gartrell, and I would like to thank my parents for being so supportive over the past 12 years and every teacher and coach that I've had since kindergarten through 12th grade for making me the person that I am today.
Okay. Esta es Donaji. Muchas gracias a todos mis profesores que conozco desde que estaba en kinder hasta el último de prepa.
Hola, yo soy Elena García y me gustaría agradecerle a mis padres especialmente porque me ayudaron en todos mis años de la escuela.
I'm Winston Garcia Lopez, and I appreciate my aunt and uncle for always supporting me and giving me this opportunity. Also, I appreciate Mr. Ficcione for always supporting me and helping me whenever I needed to, and I'm really thankful for that.
This is Madeline. I would like to thank my stepdad Kurt, my stepmom Zandy, my biological mom Andrea, my biological father Corey, my godmother Danielle, and my grandmother Jean. We didn't see it coming, but I made it.
Hi, my name's Carrie, and I would love to thank Mr. Lochterhand for being such an amazing teacher for 6 years.
Quiero dar gracias a mis padres porque ellos siempre han estado ahí para mí y siempre me han corregido y me han dirigido en el camino correcto y no hubiera podido llegar aquí sin ellos.
Mi nombre es José García. Le quiero agradecer a Karen y a Mr. Freaks por ayudarme a estar donde estoy ahorita y muchas gracias.
My name is JD Garcia, and I would not be here without my mom's support, my grandma's support, my best friend's support, and Tanya's support. Thank you guys all so much.
This is Elijah, and I want to say thank you for helping me throughout basically my entire life. To my parents.
I'm Grant. I'd like to thank my parents for being so supportive throughout my life and throughout high school.
Hello, I'm Ashley Gibson, and I would like to thank Mr. Weber for being the most helpful teacher within my first freshman year, because that was very hard for me with math, and he helped me understand a lot better, more than most people have, and I think that's a really strong thing. Thank you very much.
This is Ronan Gay, and I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me for the last 4 years.
Hi everyone, it's Nari. I want to start off by thanking God and the Apostle Nathan for guiding me through these 4 years. I want to thank my mother and my family for always being there for me and supporting me throughout my accomplishments. Lastly, a huge thank you to everyone who has tuned in to see me wrap up my high school career. Your guys' love and support has shaped me into the person I am today.
Hey, it's Mimi. I just wanted to thank my parents. Thank you for supporting me so much. I really couldn't be here without you. I also wanted to thank the band and Mr. Lochterhand. I couldn't be here without you guys either. I've loved playing with you guys, and you guys have really made my life.
I'm Noah Goldsmith, and I'd like to thank Miss Dorsey for all the help she's given me and helping me realize my love for film photography. And I'd like to thank my family and friends for getting me through.
My name is Ashley Vanessa Gonzalez Trujillo, and I would love to appreciate both my parents for being there for me when I needed it the most, and all my teachers for helping me when I needed it with all the subjects in school.
This is Tucker Good. I just want to thank all of my family and friends for being there throughout high school.
Mi nombre es Melissa Guijosa y este mensaje es para mis papás para poder agradecerles todo lo que han hecho por mí.
So my name is Sinjin and I'd like to thank my parents for helping me get through school. Thank you.
My name is Reagan Griffin and I want to thank my family and especially my mom for being my rock for the past 12 years.
My name is Alyssa Hamby, and I would like to thank my mom and Ralph for making sure that I got all my homework done and passed all my classes, and then taking me out of school on the weekends to take me to high school rodeos.
I'm Edgar Gutierrez. I would like to thank the coaches that have supported me on the field. I'd like to thank the teachers that have supported me in class. And I'd like to thank my parents who supported me at home.
Hi, I'm Emily Ann Gunnarsson, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's helped me get to this point, especially my mama.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hansen. I would like to thank my parents and Jen Chafee for being a good coach.
This is Ainsley, and I just want to thank all of my family members, especially my mom and my dad, for helping me out through the way, and also all of the teachers that have supported me. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. McCormick. This is Zach. Even though you tried to give me a B, you weren't able to. Ha ha ha.
Hi, this is Alexia. I want to thank my mom and dad for all the love and support throughout the years.
My name is Kylie Hasty, and I just want to thank my mom for always being there for me and pushing me through high school and elementary school and middle school.
I'm Martin Hernandez, and I'd like to thank my parents, my mom and dad, for always pushing me to do my best in school.
This is Isaac Hepler, and I just want to say thank you to my family for sticking with me through thick and thin, and I really appreciate it, so thank you.
My name is Quentin, and I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout my high school career.
Hola, mi nombre es José Luis de Sales y quiero agradecer a toda mi familia por quedarse conmigo, a aguantar todos mis berrinches y todos los regaños. Gracias.
My name is William Hupp, and this is a message to all future graduates. You got this. Congratulations.
My name is Kyler Isaacson Olson, and I would like to thank all the teachers that have supported me, and I would also like to say thank you to my family for being there for me.
My name is Faith Hill, and I would like to thank Miss G, all my siblings, and my parents for sticking by me throughout school and helping me graduate.
Hi, this is Caitlin Higgins. I want to thank my parents and my grandparents and my siblings and my boyfriend David and all my friends for being such a good support system and for always being there for me, and I love you all.
My name is James Hook. I'd like to thank my family, my 6th grade teacher, Miss Hip, and my history teacher, Mr. Hammond, throughout my high school career.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, it's Tanner. Thank you for being so supportive and so giving and caring of me, and thanks for a great senior year.
Hi, this is Heriberto Hernandez Solis, and I just want to thank all the teachers that pushed me to graduate even when a lot of them thought I wasn't going to graduate.
Hi, this is Renee Jensen, and I'd like to thank my family and friends for always being there for me.
Hi, I'm Kyler Karn. Just want to thank my parents for everything they've done for me.
This is Isabella Kasalik. I just wanted to say thank you to all my teachers and my coaches and my family for helping me get through these 4 years of high school.
Hey, my name's Ryan. I just want to thank my family. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank the amazing teachers at all the schools I've been. And thank you.
This is Kiara Jagels. I wanted to thank all family and teachers for all the support that they gave me over the years.
Hola, mi nombre es Perla Jiménez. Gracias a todos los maestros de Kenby High School y al personal, a todos los que me apoyaron y me ayudaron. Gracias a ellos hice realidad el graduarme de Kenby High School. Y gracias a mis padres y a mis hermanos por el apoyo y la ayuda que me han dado.
This is Sofia Jimenez, and I'm going to thank my parents and my teachers.
This is Isaiah Kimmel, and I wanted to thank Mr. Weber for always being there and giving me rides cross-country practice and always pushing me to be the best person I could be.
Hi, this is Ellie Cromer. I just want to say thank you to my family and friends for being there these past 4 years, and a special thank you to my grandma Jeannie for always being there.
Hi, my name is Chaz Kaiser, and I just wanted to say thank you to my family, my coaches, and all my teachers for just helping me succeed over these past 12 years.
Hi, it's Ruby, and I just wanted to thank everyone who has helped me throughout this journey, especially my mom, Chaz, Brian, my dad, my coaches, TJ Schlatter, and all of my teachers who have helped me be successful, and thanks for a great 4 years.
This is Christopher Kinslow.
Mr. Roberts, I'd like to say thank you for everything you managed to do for me and teach me. You've managed to increase my ability to be able to produce whatever I want and further pursue my career and wanting to learn how to weld. Thank you.
This is Hannah Kerwin. I'd like to thank my family for always being so supportive of me.
Hey, this is Josiah Keene. I just want to thank all my teachers, all my friends here at the high school, and my family.
This is Ethan Kylo, and I just wanted to thank the CHS staff for helping me out through my 4 years here. Really appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, this is Josie Lapp. I would just like to thank my parents for the constant support, and I would also like to thank Jen Chafee for being so welcoming on my first year of dance team. Thank you.
Hi, this is Eduardo Ledesma Navarro. I just want to thank all my teachers for helping me get to where I am today.
My name is Daisha Lee. I would like to thank Miss Barnhart and Miss Abel for getting me through all 4 years of high school.
This is Abe. I want to say thank you to my family for always being there for me, and thank you to all my friends in theater and choir.
My name is Allison Kunke, and I would like to thank my family members for staying beside me this entire journey and for making sure I do all of my homework and have my bedroom clean.
This is Elisei Kuznetsov. Shoutouts Mr. Lilly, shoutouts Mr. Souls, shoutouts literally all English department plus Mr. Huggins. We did it, boys.
Mi nombre es Alondra López y quiero darle gracias a mi mamá y a mi tío Félix por apoyarme en todo lo que he querido hacer.
Soy Leslie Lemos Sánchez. Quiero pedirle gracias a Dios por ayudarme a graduar un año antes y le agradezco a mis padres por apoyarme en todo lo que necesito y están ahí por mí.
This is Chloe Lefevre, and I just want to say thank you to all the teachers who supported me.
Hi, this is Jacqueline Mann, and I just want to give a big thanks to my mom, my dad, and shout out Coach Rhodes throughout all high school.
Hi, this is Belle. I just want to thank my family for everything that they have done these past 4 years. I couldn't have made it without you guys.
Hi, this is Jesus, and I just want to say thank you to my mom, Gloria, my sister, Jeanette, and my dad, Jose, and everyone que me apoyó en haciendo esto para lograr mis sueños.
I'm Eric Luvas, and I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me with art-related things and helping me through my whole school career.
This is Sarah Link, and I wanted to say thank you to my Aunt Pam, Mrs. Helbling, known here at the school, for always having lunch with me and being a great teacher.
My name's Steven Martinez, and I want to give this message to my brother, Alexis Martinez, who graduated in 2015. Thanks for supporting me, man.
Hey, it's Elizabeth Lyman. I just wanted to thank both of my parents and each of my siblings for all of the guidance that they've provided for me throughout my high school career. I don't know how I would have done it without you guys. Thanks.
I'm Brendan McKinney, and I would just like to say thank you to all the staff and all the parents that have helped me throughout the years of high school, getting work done and pushing me always. Thank you.
It's Ben Martinezson. I'd like to just say a thank you to my parents for all the help and support they gave me, and also my coach Ryan McCormick, really awesome guy.
This is Jason McKeon. I'd like to thank Brooks Gingrich for always being there, consistent throughout my 4 years of high school, and for your love and support. Thank you.
This is Delilah. Thank you to all of my family for getting me where I am.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Wing, and I would like to thank my family who have supported me throughout all my journeys, and thank my teachers who have helped me grow into the person I am today. Thank you, everybody.
This is Ashlyn Billingsley. I just want to say thank you to Ms. Gelder, Mr. Ekdahl, and my family for supporting me the past 3 years.
Hi, it's Emma Olvin, and I'd like to thank everyone that supported me along the way.
Hi, I'm Jessica Beaver, and I'd like to thank my mom for always being there for me over these last 4 years and throughout my entire life. You are awesome!
My name is Keelan Rogers, and I want to thank my parents and all the staff here at Canby High School, but especially Stephanie and Bridget for being so kind to me all these years.
Hi, my name is Camila Villanueva Lisboa. I'd like to say a huge thanks to my mom and dad and to Brooks Gingrich just for everything that they've done to support my high school career. Thank you.
Mi nombre es Ana Bazán Segundo y le quiero dar las gracias principalmente a mis padres por siempre creer en mí, por siempre apoyarme, porque yo sé que al igual que yo estoy orgullosa de mi logro, ellos también lo están. Y gracias a todos.
My name's Jaden Brewer. I would like to thank my friends and family for sticking along
for this ride of my adulthood and changing and everything that's happened and graduating high school. Thank you.
Hey Mom and Dad, it's Erica Hedrick. I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me through my schooling, and I just wanted to say that you guys taught me how to love to learn and love you guys.
Hola, soy Fátima Timalach y quiero agradecerle a mis padres, a mi mamá y a mi papá por hacer todo lo posible para que yo obtenga una mejor educación. Los amo mucho y esto va para ustedes.
Hey Mom and Dad, this is Jake Scott. I just wanted to say thank you for all you've done for me over the years. Love you guys.
Hey, it's Bryant here, and I just want to thank all my family for all the love and support over the past years, and all of the coaches from football and baseball that helped me create into the player and man I am today.
Hi, this is Elisama Amaral, and I wanted to thank Mr. McGowan, Mr. Emery, Mrs. Sorum, Mrs. Walsh, and Mr. Banks for being such cool teachers and teaching me so much these past years. Thank you.
Mi nombre es Elvis Mendoza y primeramente quiero agradecer a mis padres, mis maestros y mis hermanas que me ayudaron a graduarme en el día de hoy.
Quisiera agradecer a mi mamá y a mis hermanas, pero especialmente a mi mamá porque siempre ha estado allí conmigo y siempre ha sido mi mamá y mi papá al mismo tiempo y se lo agradezco mucho.
This is Caden McMullen, graduating this year. Just want to say thank you to all my family members, all teachers and coaches that have been with me these past several years. I really appreciate you all. You know who you are. Thank you so much.
I'm Daisy Mendoza, and I just want to thank my family and friends for supporting me.
Hi, my name's Erin Meredith, and I would like to thank my family for being the best and raising me and getting me through school all these years.
This is Hannah Lee. Thank you so much, Mom, and all my teachers for being a big support throughout my school years.
This is Jessica Mendoza, and I just want to say thank you to my parents and family for always being supportive in no matter what I choose to do.
This is Grant, and I just want to say thank you to all my past teachers for guiding me throughout the years, and thank you for all my friends who kept me in check.
Hello, this is Cadence Moore, and I want to thank my parents for being there, along with my lovely sister and grandparents and aunt. Thank you all so much for your support.
This is Gabe Montgomery. I want to say thank you to Mr. Hammett for always supporting me and always making class an amazing time and never giving us homework.
Hi, my name is Jorge Morales Lopez, and I am graduating 2020, and I will miss all my friends and my teachers to graduate, and I will miss my two friends, Crystal and Isabel, and I will always love my family, and they have been proud of me so much.
This is Alex Monin. Thank you to my family and my teachers for everything that you've done for me.
This is Nicole Mickelson, and I would just like to thank my mom and my dad for always supporting me through high school and throughout my entire life.
My name is Nicole Michelson, and I would like to thank Brooks Gingrich for pushing me out of my comfort zone every day for the last 4 years.
My name is Gary Needham, Canby High School, and honestly, live life to the fullest. Thank you to everyone who has supported me, and I owe so much to them.
This is Kinsey Morrison, and I just want to thank my mom, my dad, and Miss Gelder for never giving up on me and believing in me always.
Hi, this is Katie Mole. I just want to thank my friends and family for helping me and supporting me throughout high school.
My name is Chanel, and I wanted to give a huge thank you to my parents for being my biggest supporters and to my coaches Jen, Jenna, and James for making my years on dance team so amazing. I love you all so much.
I'm Luke Mundy. I would like to thank my parents for always pushing me to be better, and JJ Stolzig for being the best coach I've ever had. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Madeline Muldoon. I just like to say never give up. Life's always worth it, and things will get better.
Hi, I'm Susan Nash, and I would like to thank all my teachers and my directors over the past 4 years. There have been a lot, and I'd like to shout out my grandma and thank my parents and my family.
This is Joshua Modern. I want to thank my coaches and my family for supporting me through the run.
Hola Ma, hola Pa, soy Vanessa. Les quiero dar las gracias por todo.
My name is Levi Nisley, and I am a postgraduate at Canby High School, and I just want to say to all you new freshmen coming to the school, good luck, and I hope you guys do amazing in your studies, and just try hard and don't give up. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Madison Odell, and I want to say thank you to all the teachers that I had in my high school career, and I want to say thank you to my family for always supporting me and pushing me to do my best.
This is Josh Adele, and I'd like to thank my parents.
This is Dominic Netter, and I just want to thank my parents for always supporting me and being at all my sporting events.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa, it's Danielle. Thank you so much for supporting me the past 12 years. It means a lot. I love you guys.
I'm Allie Odell, and I'd like to thank my parents for everything they've done and how hard they've pushed me throughout my life.
This is Josh Oakley. I just want to say thank you to my mom and dad, brother, sister, my grandma, and all my coaches that have affected me and made me into the man I am today over these last 13 years. Thank you.
This is Derek Thomas Nelsing. Thank you to my friends and family for all the help and inspiration through the years.
Hola, mi nombre es Jane Nicolás González y le quiero dar gracias a mi familia por apoyar y creer en mí.
My name is Gisro Palomera, and I want to thank all the staff members and all my friends, my family for being there for me.
Hi, this is Alex Ojuan. Thank you, Mom and John, for being there for me for so long. I know I'm mean sometimes, and I know sometimes I don't seem appreciative, but everything you do really helps a lot. Thank you for being part of my life.
I'm Brent, and I just wanted to thank all my coaches for getting me through these 4 years of sports.
Hi, I'm Luz Ornelas Cruz. I would like to thank everybody who has helped me throughout these 4 years. Love you all. Stay safe.
Hello, my name is Jessica Paz Sanchez. I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for these amazing years.
My name is Sienna Perez, and I just wanted to say that it's important to remember who you met during high school and who you're going to end up with, and it's important to remember what you learned.
This is Angel Lorosco Zamora. I am a senior from high school, and I'm thanking all my family and everybody who helped me this far, and I thank my teachers and my family from Mexico. Thank you.
My name is Quentin Rosette, and I want to thank all the teachers here who helped me graduate. It means the world.
This is Kate Peters, and I just want to thank my family for everything they did, because I wouldn't be able to be here without them.
This is Adam Peterson. I just want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, and all my coaches, Millbrook, Bob Weber, Jean Marie, and golf coaches, Larson and AA Ron.
Hi, I'm Tatum, and I'd like to thank my parents for all of their constant support.
This is Andrew Peters, and I just want to say thank you to family, friends, parents, and everyone, especially coaches that got me through seasons, schools, and yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of you people.
My name is Ian, and I would like to thank my friends and family and coaches for helping me get to where I am today. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
This is Wyatt Ramos. I'd just like to thank my family for helping me through all the years of school. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
This is Matthew Powell, and I'd like to thank Coach Millbrook for always pushing me and always being someone I look up to.
Hey, this is Mackenzie Ramirez, and I'd like to thank my Uncle David and Michaela for providing me so many opportunities this senior year.
I'm Cindy Ramirez, and I want to say thank you for my counselor, Miss Gilbert, for helping me through everything.
Soy María Raya, y a mis padres y a mi hermano, una meta más en mi vida se ha cumplido, y a ustedes debo este logro, y con ustedes lo comparto.
This is Marco Ramirez. I want to thank Mr. Friccioni that always support me. I want to thank my family and my girlfriend.
Hi, my name is Ronaldo, and I would like to thank my sister, mother, and father for giving me the chance of giving me a bright future. And I would also like to thank Miss G.
My name is Cesar Ramirez, and I want to give a huge thanks to Miss Netter for always pushing me to do better and to get things done.
You ready?
My name is Sergio Rodriguez, and thank you to all coaches, teachers, and mentors who helped me get here. I'm really thankful for all of you.
This is McKenna Ryerson, and I'd like to thank my family for always supporting and inspiring me to do better. Mr. Lecterhan for teaching me a lot about leadership and learning to express my creative side, and my OSEC coaches for always working with me to become better as well.
I'm Dallin Reed, and I would like to thank my mom and dad for everything they did for me during high school. They fought a lot of my battles and helped me out. I'd also like to thank all my teachers who helped me out and made life a little bit easier.
Mi nombre es Margarita y quiero agradecerle a mi mamá y mi papá y mi familia que me ha apoyado desde este día.
This is Greg. I'd like to thank all my teachers and my parents for letting me graduate. Thank you.
Soy Alejandro Rojas y le quiero dar muchas gracias a mi familia que me apoyaron por todo este camino y a mis maestros que estuvieron ahí conmigo todo ese momento. Gracias.
Hello everyone, this is Bryce. I just want to say thank you for all the guidance and all the help you guys and all the push you gave me through high school. I want to thank Miss Gelder and Chris. Chris, he's the man. Thank you guys all a lot.
I'm Loami Rojo, and I really want to thank Miss Bangs and Miss Cummings for everything they did.
This is Kylie Kiefer. I just want to say thank you to my family and friends.
Hello, my name is Alejandro Romero, and I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and most importantly, Miss Netter for helping me through everything.
This is Adrian, and thank you to my family and friends. Keep pushing me forward and accomplish things I want to accomplish.
I'm Hunter Ross, and I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, the rest of my family, and Brooks for helping me figure out who I am.
This is Michael Salinas. I want to thank Todd Roberts and Kelly McMichael.
Hey, it's Clea. I just want to start out by saying thank you to Mom and Dad for always being there for me throughout high school. I love you guys more than you know. I would also like to thank my coaches, Millbrook, Weber, and Jeannie. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be the athlete I am today and probably wouldn't be continuing cross country and track at George Fox. Lastly, I would like to thank Mrs. Shear. I'm so thankful that I got to have you as my teacher because I've learned so much from you and will miss TAing for you.
I'm Riley Saltmarsh. I'd like to thank all my family, all my teachers, and all my friends for helping me get through high school.
Mi nombre es Yesenia Alfaro y quería agradecerle a todos mis maestros y a mis padres por ayudarme en todo.
Hola, soy Kevin Salinas. Quiero agradecer a mi mamá, a mi papá y a mis hermanos por siempre estar ahí por mí. Gracias por todo lo que han hecho por mí. No pude estar aquí si no fuera por ustedes. Gracias.
This is Mia Salisbury. I'd like to thank my family and friends and teachers and my golf coach and my band director and everyone who has helped me through these 4 years. It's been rough, but I can't imagine how much harder it'd be without all of you.
This is Hayden Scrogan, and I want to thank my grandparents for getting me through with jobs and such, and my parents for supporting me through grades, and specifically teachers, Mr. Luchterhand for being there for me through middle school and keeping me in music. I'm so extremely thankful for that, and then Mr. Ekdahl for getting me through English, which is also my favorite teacher.
My name is Nathan Sansone, and I'd just like to thank all my teachers, my coaches, of course my parents, and then my little brother Pete.
My name is Alex, and I would like to thank my family.
I'm Dylan Shell, and I would like to thank the entire CHS coaching staff for football, just, pushing me to be better in every way possible.
My name is Alexis Santiago, and I would like to thank my parents.
Hi, I'm Victoria Saxton, and I'd like to shout out a few people. I'd like to shout out my mom, my sister, and all the various people that have supported me. And from the school specifically, I'd like to thank Mrs. Netter for everything she's done for us and for me specifically. Thank you for everything.
Hi, this is Katie Sell, and I'd like to thank my mom and dad for always believing in me and Miss Gilbert for guiding me through the last 4 years.
This is Leah Snegereff, and I just want to thank my family for always being there for me and supporting me. Love you guys.
My name is Alicia Snyder, and I would like to thank my family and friends for helping me get through the school year.
This is Jack Schoen. I want to say thank you to Mrs. Hans at Jamaica Elementary in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Thanks for being the best second grade teacher I've ever had, man.
Hey, this is Sean Shevland. I just wanted to thank my fam for supporting me throughout life and keeping me going for all my future endeavors. Thanks.
This is Bodie Stoltz, and I just want to thank my family and my teachers for getting me through this.
My name is Matea Smith. I'd like to thank Brooks Gingrich, Jody Gelder, Miss Barnhart, and my mom for always supporting me and pushing me to follow my dreams.
Ashlyn Stegmeyer. I want to thank my family, friends, and Brooks for helping me get through high school and my life and just making me more confident in general.
This is Mika Stayskoll, and I would just like to thank everyone who has helped me get through high school. My mom, my dad, my little sister Kaya, my grandma, and just for supporting me and getting me through this.
This is Danner. Thank you for everybody who helped me get through high school. I appreciate it. Thank you.
This is Elena Stewart, and I just wanted to thank my mom, my sister, my stepdad, and my grandparents, and all the homies for getting me through this. I'm out. Thanks.
Hey, this is Jordan Spencer. I'd like to thank my swim coaches, Nathan, Eric, and Glee, for giving me a great swim career. You guys have been great swim coaches and mentors, and thank you for everything.
Hi, this is Carter Stearns, and I just want to say thank you to all the teachers for having to deal with me and my friends screwing around half the time. Thank you.
I'm Shania Stevenson. I would like to thank Mr. Ekdahl, Brooks, my family for being by my side these 13 years.
Mi nombre es David Tomer. Quiero darle las gracias a mis padres por apoyarme, and I also want to thank Mr. Gilbert for always helping me.
This is Austin Troxler. I would like to thank my coaches for pushing me through all the challenges and my parents for supporting me all the way.
I'm Svetlana Senezi. Thank you to all my friends and teachers who believed in me even when I couldn't.
It's Kevin Thomas. I would like to thank my family, especially my mom, for helping me through all of this and making sure I graduate.
John Tello Lopez. I would just like to thank you. Thank you all the staff in Canby for treating me so well. Also, I would like to thank you, my soccer teammates, who made my experience way better. I will always remember Canby with good memories.
Hi, this is Luke Tamimi. Just want to shout out my parents in the Canby High School for making my high school fun, and shout out Mr. McCormick.
I'm Emma Van de Koevering, and I would like to thank my parents and my teachers for always believing in me.
Hi, this is Bella Waite, and I just want to give a shout out to my parents for helping me along the way and supporting me no matter what. Thank you guys. Love you.
My name is Josevette Villanueva, and I'd like to congratulate my parents because they also too have helped me through all these years and ever since I was little.
Hi, I am Eliezer Velasquez, and I wanted to thank Mrs. Gilbert for always motivating me and pushing me to keep on moving forward.
This is Damian Cross. I would like to thank Miss Liz and Miss Gelder for helping me get through high school.
I'm Abby Wren, and I want to say thank you to my family for always supporting my dreams.
This is Alexa. I want to thank my mom and dad as well as my GMA for everything they have done for me.
Hi, my name is William Warner, and I am thankful to everyone for being so supportive of me even through my struggles to make me who I am today.
My name is Nicole Yoder, and I want to thank Mr. Weber for always helping me with my math work.
This is Priscilla Zamora, and this is to Mrs. Banks. Thank you for encouraging me and believing me in my schoolwork.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Yip, and I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all they've done.
I'm Tylee, and I want to thank my mom and dad for everything, and I love you guys so much.
Hi, I'm Ms. Rem Sarate Rojo, and I thank every teacher that helped me out throughout this 5 years. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Marimia Zargoff, and I would just like to thank everyone that helped me through all my school years and helped me make it this far. So, thank you.
Hello, my name is Maria Barskoff, and I would like to say thank you to my friends and family and also my teachers for helping me graduate.
Hi guys, this is Sammy Baggio. I just want to thank my parents, sisters, friends, and the people at Northlake for all their support. Love you guys.
Soy Idalia y les quiero decir gracias a mis padres por todo lo que han hecho por mí. I want to thank my teachers for helping me through high school. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Fred Zarkov, and I would like to thank my parents and all my teachers over the last 13 years. Go Cougs.
Hi, this is Chloe, and I just want to thank my mom and my sister and my grandparents for helping me throughout this whole year.
Hola, mi nombre es Paulina Ríos Rosiles. Quiero agradecer a toda mi familia que me estuvo apoyando desde el inicio, a mis primos, a mis tíos. Quiero agradecer a mis papás, a todas aquellas personas que estuvieron poniendo esfuerzo para que yo lograra esto. Muchas gracias por todo y les deseo lo mejor.
Hi, this is Melissa Fisher, and I just wanted to say thank you to all my family and teachers at school for helping me get through to graduation.
Hey guys, this is Robert Hedrick. I just want to say how proud I am of all you guys, and we finally made it. I'm going to give a big shout out to my grandpa for motivating me to keep her going through all this kind of stuff, and we're all a part of history. I also want to give a big shout out to Mr. Hammett for having everyone's back and supporting everyone through this entire thing. Anyways, I'm proud of everyone, and thanks for all the great memories.
This is Daniel Flores. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to the homies that held it down. Shout out to my teacher Liz, and just shout out to everyone that supported me.
Hi, my name's Sophia Weber. I just want to do a quick shout out to my parents to say thank you.
My name is Max Locknight, and I want to thank my parents for always being there for me and supporting me. And I want to thank Mr. Roberts and Mr. Monin for teaching me a lot.
Soy Jenny Santos y le quiero agradecer a mis papás y a todos los maestros que me apoyaron.
Soy Lisbeth Martínez y quiero decirle a mi mamá que la quiero mucho y por siempre ayudándome y soportándome.
This is Riley Erickson, and I want to thank Miss Fisher for being the sweetest teacher ever.
soy Jennifer Torres. Gracias a toda mi familia que siempre me ha ayudado y apoyado en todo. Thank you to all the teachers that have helped me through this journey. Gilbert, Mrs. Banks, Snodgrass, and Fisher, you guys are all the best.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Trissel, and I would like to thank my parents, and the advice that I would like to give is to not skip school.
This is Marissa. I just wanted to thank everyone who got me to where I am today, and I'm just so grateful.
Hello, my name is Desiree Perez. I would like to thank my mom and my family and all of my teachers at Canby High School for helping me get through my senior year.
Hey, class of 2020, do you remember 4 years ago, your first day of school, when you came here, stood by the main office, and I walked out there and I piped you into the school? Well, I'm going to pipe you out of the school. Welcome to your graduation ceremony. Audience, at this time, please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem. It is with pleasure we celebrate our seniors of the Canby High School Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, did prove through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'm Natalie Doman, and I'm the senior class president for the class of 2020. When I speak in front of large crowds, I get nervous, so this is perfect. I'd like to start on behalf of the class of 2020 by thanking parents, Canby High staff, but especially COVID-19, for making our high school experience unforgettable. I'd like to remind all the graduates, You made it. It seems like just yesterday we were sitting in the bleachers during freshman orientation, and now here we are on the football field. Oh wait, not quite. Our experience has been unique, but it's also been powerful. The whole world has come out to cheer us on. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of you, my classmates, for making this high school adventure a blast. And now, as a community, let's witness as the class of 2020 from Canby High School moves on to the next phase of their lives.
Hello, I'm Josiah Keene, Senior Class Officer here at Canby High School. I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Ruby Kaiser, who's sharing her insight into Stronger Together.
Remember our first day of high school? We all sat in the bleachers together in our first day outfits that we definitely laid out the night before. Lockwood led us through all of his freshman games, and our biggest concerns were getting lost in the halls, where to eat lunch, and what outfit we would wear to Friday's football game. We could have never predicted this is how our senior year would end. We've been through a lot together, and we've had so many obstacles thrown at us the past 4 years. My favorite memory will always be our last volleyball season, because it was bigger than us. It had become the norm to get 3rd or 4th in league, make the playoffs, and then lose first round. Everyone would be proud of us for making the playoffs because, let's face it, the odds were against us. Towards the end of the season, we started to surprise people. We beat teams we weren't expected to beat. We upset Westland on senior night and then went on to upset Sprague to make it to the state tournament for the first time in 10 years. We had defied the odds and risen above the obstacles, but it wasn't just us, it was all of you. All of the students who came and cheered us on and the community that supported us in every way. I will never forget playing Mountainside and seeing the hundreds of Canby supporters. The gym was so loud that my head felt like it was underwater, and the bleachers were so full that I thought they might collapse. Mountainside was favored to win by a lot. They were ranked 3rd and we were ranked 11th, but how could we lose with the strength of Canby behind us? My eyes welled with tears as I looked into the crowd and sang the fight song after our 3-2 upset victory. I have never been more proud of my team, school, and community. We would later go on to upset our league rivals Westland and be named the public high school champions. The last 4 years we have been constantly defying the odds. It's been amazing to see the success of our school throughout the years. The majority of our sports teams have made state and knocked off some of the highest competitors in our league. The dance team is the 5-time state champions. This year, our theater group put on Little Shop of Horrors and had a record attendance. Our concert choir, led by Mr. Gingrich, has placed top 10 in state the past 3 years. OSET is on a 14-year district winning streak, as well as being named the 2019 state champions. This is just to name a few. Canby High School has so many other clubs and groups that have found success in their own way. I will never forget when we all showed up to school an hour early for KGW's Rod on the Road broadcast. Not much can get me out of bed at 5 a.m., but it was so worth it to limbo across the floor and scream some chants in our Hawaiian attire. I was doubtful that many students would show up to school that early, but we never failed to show up for each other. We do have the best student section in Oregon, of course. Now we are faced with the greatest obstacle of all, a worldwide pandemic that has shifted our lives and put senior year on hold. If I know anything about my classmates, I know that we will rise above. We were born during 9/11 and will graduate during a global pandemic. I know that we will make the best of this situation and celebrate the times that we had together. Even in the midst of a pandemic, our spirit shines bright. We have came together to light up the night at the Friday car parades, participated in a virtual talent show, and even found a way to celebrate graduation. It just reminds me again that we have always shown up for each other. I ask you to never forget this feeling. Always live each day to the fullest because we never know what the future holds. We will always have the strength of each other and the strength of this community to guide us through tough times. We are in this together and we are stronger together. Go Cougs!
Hello, my name is Sean Shevland. Please welcome the Cantilinas as they sing for us With a Little Help from My Friends by Lennon and McCartney, arrangement by Sharon. There will be solos from Abe Kylo, Cadence Moore, Gary Needham, and Camila Villanueva Lisboa. Thank you.
Dum, 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 dum. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I would try not to sing out of key. Oh, don't you know? A little help from friends. I just need some help. I need someone to love. Oh, could it be? Could it be anybody?
Good evening. My name is Ben Wing, and I would like to introduce you to our next student speakers, Matthew Powell and Nari Gomez Rodriguez. Please welcome them as they present Unity in Difference.
Good evening, class of 2020. As most of you know, my name is Nari Gomez Rodriguez, ASB president. Before we begin, we would just like to thank all of the teachers, staff, mentors, friends, and family members who have helped us get to where we are today. Graduation Day. It is a privilege to be speaking in front of all of you. My classmate Matthew Powell and I are honored to commemorate the unity of our class.
Buenas noches, clase de 2020. Como la mayoría de ustedes saben, mi nombre es Mateo Powell. Antes de comenzar, nos gustaría agradecer a todos nuestros maestros, mentores, amigos y familiares que nos han ayudado a llegar a donde estamos hoy, día de graduación. Es un privilegio hablar frente de ustedes. Mi compañera de clase, Nari Gómez, la presidenta de la escuela, y yo tenemos el honor de conmemorar la unidad de nuestra clase. When we entered high school and went throughout our 4 years, most of us took different routes. Some joined leadership, multiple clubs, athletic teams, and some did none of this. In these past 4 years, we grew immensely. We got our licenses, found our true friends, and figured out who we wanted to strive to be. And we all did this our own way.
Cuando ingresamos a la escuela secundaria y pasamos los 4 años, la mayoría de nosotros tomamos diferentes rutas. Algunos se unieron al liderazgo, clubes, equipos deportivos, y algunos no hicieron ninguno de esos. En nuestros últimos 4 años crecimos inmensamente. Obtuvimos nuestras licencias, encontramos a nuestros verdaderos amigos y descubrimos quién queríamos ser. Y todos lo hicimos a nuestra manera. Although most of us are more different than alike, there is one thing that will connect us for the rest of our lives: Canby High School. All of us experience the same things and rally together on the same issues. Today, Matthew and I would like to highlight some of our memorable experiences as a class.
Aunque la mayoría de nosotros somos más diferentes que iguales, hay una cosa que nos conectará por el resto de nuestras vidas: Canby High School. Todos nosotros experimentamos las mismas cosas y nos reunimos en los mismos temas durante los últimos 4 años juntos, lo cual es una hazaña especial. Hoy, Nari y yo quisiéramos destacar algunas de nuestras experiencias memorables como una clase. Our freshman year, we were led by Mr. Dins on the bagpipes as we walked into the high school for the first time as a class. Later that year, all of us would compete in the bottle rocket competition and physics 1 on the turf.
En nuestro primer año, fuimos conducidos por el señor Denza en la Gaite cuando entramos a la escuela secundaria por primera vez. Más tarde ese año, todos nosotros también competimos en la final del cohete de botella en Física 1 en el césped. We also tackled many hard times together, including the Mental Health Awareness Assembly, where we rallied as a community and school. We had fun assemblies too, including the amazing Blacklight Assembly this past winter and the 6 a.m. pep assembly during football season, which was way too early for all of us.
También abordamos muchos momentos difíciles juntos, incluyendo la asamblea sobre salud mental, donde nos reunimos como una comunidad y una escuela. También tuvimos divertidas asambleas, incluyendo la increíble asamblea de luz negra el invierno pasado y la asamblea de las 6 a.m. durante la temporada de fútbol, que fue demasiado temprano para todos nosotros.
Otra forma en que nos unimos como escuela fue durante la carrera de desempate de nuestro equipo de voleibol. Muchas personas asistieron al juego durante escuela y otros vieron cómo se transmitía en todos los televisores de la escuela. No importa lo que hiciste o no hiciste en la escuela secundaria. Creo que cada uno de nosotros crecimos en los últimos 4 años. Hemos ganado la confianza y la capacidad para enfrentar el próximo capítulo de nuestras vidas. Donde quiera que vayamos y donde sea que terminemos, todos venimos del mismo lugar, de Canby. Mirando hacia atrás en estos últimos 4 años, espero que todos puedan sonreír ante los recuerdos que hicieron y que puedan decir que están orgullosos de ser de Canby High School. Felicidades, clase de 2020.
Another way we came together as a school was during our volleyball team's playoff run. Many people attended the game during school and others watched as it was broadcasted on all the school's TVs. No matter what you did or didn't do in high school, I believe that each of us grew these past 4 years. We've each gained the confidence and ability to face the next chapter of our lives. Wherever we go and wherever we end up, we all came from the same place, Canby. Looking back on these past 4 years, I hope that you all will be able to smile at the memories that you've made and be able to say that you are proud to be from Canby High School. Congratulations, class of 2020, and stay fresh, CHS.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Canby High School band performing Stand By Me by Ben E. King, arrangement by Tyler Fillick and Kinga Kanya.
is my pleasure to introduce the staff speaker that was elected by our senior class, the one and only Bob Hammett.
Good evening, Canby High School class of 2020. Allow me to be the first person to congratulate you on taking senior skip day to a whole nother level. It was 1,375 days ago that you marched through the front doors of Canby High School with your brand new crew, having no real idea of the triumphs and the trials that lay before you. On that day, you likely pondered whether the person next to you was also trying to figure out this new, strange, and somewhat exciting place. And also trying to figure out what to make of the tall dude playing the bagpipes, leading you in front of your new teachers with the killer tattoos while wearing a skirt. Over the next 4 years, you would form an indestructible bond with that crew. Together, you'd experience the classrooms, the courts, the fields, and the performances. And you would also share the sunshine, the mountains, the valleys, and the storms. Together, you would try to answer the perplexing questions that now lay in front of you. Such as, what happened to the room between 419 and 421? How do I dress for school when I can see my breath in one class while leaving a puddle of sweat in another? Will anyone ever get Mr. McGowan to open up and tell us how he really feels? And who is this guy that the older kids keep referring to as Thunder? Over the past 4 years, you have graced this campus and our community with passion, kindness, and amazing energy. You have rallied to support each other through good and bad times. You have celebrated the success of each other across all platforms while caring for each other, sticking up for each other, and helping your friends along who may have fallen behind. You have loved each other and been friends in the times that friendship was most needed and most appreciated. I'll always remember your exuberance and joy that you showed around campus and in the hallways, like the group of boys who were always going around singing a variety of songs, including one about some girl named Stacy and her maternal figure. I never figured out who they were talking about, but thanks, fellas, for making me look forward to parent-teacher conferences a little more. I'll always remember the events and the days where nearly the entire school would dress according to some theme to show their school spirit. Somehow, you even found a way to scramble and get together the necessary apparel to celebrate Hick Day. Shoot dang. Now, as together you grasp upon the doorknob of the future, the challenge I have for you tonight is to hang on. May I hang on to each other. As time and distances increase, you'll move forward and sometimes far away. Hang on to the friends that you have shared your experiences and growth with. Life will throw challenges at these friendships, and sometimes being a friend will be difficult, but it will always be worth hanging on to the people that you grew up with and have a shared experience with. Hang on to the many great qualities that you have exhibited. Hang on to your big hearts, your energy, your joy and celebration in the joy of others, your compassion, your vigilance. As you have already experienced, too many people lose their best qualities when the limits of adulthood come crashing in around them. Don't let this happen to you. No matter what happens, nothing can take away your smile, your laughter, your joy, your passion, or anything that is you unless you choose to let it. Always hang on to being you, because you are awesome. Hang on to this school. Thank you for leaving it better than you found it. Always remember, we will appreciate you and what you have done for us. We will forever be proud of you, love you, care for you, and welcome you home. Hang on to this town. Hang on to the good it offers, which you have been a part of creating. Hang on to its heart, its partnership, its togetherness, and its pride. Hang on to and keep the spirit of Canby in you, because wherever your life takes you, Canby will hang on to you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Logan Doman. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, the Canby School District School Board Chair, Angie Dilks, will be giving a speech. Normally, the school board hands out the diplomas to the graduates. Unfortunately, this year they cannot do that. Canby High School wants to make sure the Canby School Board members are a part of graduation, and we appreciate their service to our students, staff, and community. Please welcome Angie Dilks.
On behalf of the Canby School Board, it is my honor to help celebrate the Canby High School Class of 2020. Traditionally, commencement speeches are full of words like dream big, achieve greatness, conquer the world. Tonight, I want to focus on something a little less glamorous, something you're experiencing right now. Plans don't always work out. People ask you what you're going to do next, what you're going to be. Perhaps you know and you have a plan to get there. Perhaps you have absolutely no plan other than you know what time you need to get to work tomorrow. Whatever your next step, it is normal to feel unsure and afraid. If you wake up tomorrow a little bummed out, you're not alone. If you aren't sure your plan is really right for you, you aren't alone. If you feel wildly unprepared for life after high school, you aren't alone. And this would all be true even if we weren't in the middle of a global pandemic. During the first few years after I graduated from high school, I started and dropped out of college. I got married, divorced, and had to move back home. I was fired from my first real job. I was terrified and I was embarrassed. I couldn't seem to stop falling down. It turned out the world doesn't stop spinning when I fell. More importantly, the world doesn't scare me the way it did when I sat in your chair. After navigating challenges that felt insurmountable, I learned that getting knocked down gives you wisdom and it gives you perspective. It teaches you how to regain your footing, to stand with pride knowing you can endure, and, because you've been there, the value of extending a hand to people who are struggling. This ceremony does not look like what any of us expected. Your post-high school lives, at least in the short term, will not look like what any of you expected. At the same time, each of you are walking into the world with a hard-earned understanding of what I said earlier. Plans don't always work out. What I want you to know is this: you are resilient. You will feel fear and you will walk through it. You will fail, and then you will adjust, adapt, and you'll create new plans. As uncertain as everything seems right now, there is one thing I know for sure. You've got this. May your lives be full of good health, adventure, connection, love, and a whole lot of joy. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name is Mia Carroll, and the next speaker really needs no introduction. He welcomed us to Canby High School while wearing a kilt and playing the bagpipes. I'm happy to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, our principal, Mr. Dinza, as our next speaker.
Mia, thank you for your comments. I must say, maybe it's just a little bit of myth, and maybe not so much legend. Good evening, friends, families, staff, and most importantly, graduates. As principal, I am honored to stand here today and recognize these outstanding students at this unique graduation. For the class of 2020, this is more than just a ceremony. It's a rite of passage, a transition from childhood to adulthood, from dependence and security to independence and responsibility. Of course, what makes this a truly unique and definitely memorable experience for you, the class of 2020, is the COVID-19 pandemic and how it impacted nearly every aspect associated with the end of your high school career. Classes changed, seasons were canceled, experiences were missed. In some way, it's like your school experience and childhood have been like climbing a great mountain. At times, the path has been clear and easy. Other times, it has been rugged and challenging. There have been setbacks, and along the way, friends, family, and others have joined you on your journey and helped you overcome obstacles. And there you are. After all the difficulties and tests, you can see the summit. It's within your grasp. Time to plant your flag, conquer the mountain, and celebrate. And then the forces of nature intervene and push you off the mountain. Within feet of the pinnacle, the experience of completing your goal is denied. Do we let this disappointment define us? Does it ruin everything we've worked for? Are we really denied? To quote the author Carlos A. Rodriguez, tough times don't define you, they refine you. Let's reflect on what this total experience from your journey up the mountain to closure has taught us. Your experience at Canby High School went beyond the classroom, PowerPoint presentations, and math problems. You faced personal challenges, emotional obstacles, and complicated situations, all of which you needed to negotiate while navigating the system we call school. You did it while being expected to excel at just about everything in every class with every challenge. And this year, it finishes in a way that is unexpected for everyone. I don't know all your stories, your wins and your losses, but you do. So whether you're heading to a prestigious university with a pocket full of scholarships, working on your family's business, serving your country through military service, or simply exploring the best options for your future, look back at this experience as a time of learning, both in school and in life. You've been successful. You have been refined. Plant your flag and celebrate. You've made it to the top of the mountain. Graduates, congratulations on all you've accomplished. The world awaits you. Go forward and live your lives to the fullest. Capitalize on your strengths and your talents. Take risks, keep learning, and excel at what you're best at doing. Do some great things. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Katie Mole. I would like to introduce our next speaker. Trip Goodall has been our superintendent for 6 years. We appreciate everything that you do for our school. Please give a warm welcome for our superintendent, Trip Goodall.
Class of 2020, congratulations. Finishing your high school career is an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment that makes you feel proud. It makes everyone around you feel proud. Parents, relatives, friends, teachers, principals, staff, bus drivers, coaches, the whole town of Canby feels proud. I'm proud. It's a shared experience, this event called graduation. People you don't even know are proud, especially this year, right? You're the class who reminded everyone of their senior year and their graduation that they had because of what you have missed. It's wonderful that so many people are thinking about you at this moment. So many are sending positive messages in your direction, all for good reason. This extraordinary time has caused many to reflect on what we all miss when something is taken away. Who we want to be close to during a moment of crisis, our friendships, our routines, our restaurants, our sports, music, theater, church, just hanging out with your friends. It's a very stark reminder that we should never, ever take anything or anyone for granted. So I say to the class of 2020, seek out your adventures in life with purpose and passion and go for it. The world is full of adventure. Adventure traveling to unknown places, adventure exploring the wilderness, sailing to the far oceans, going to college, the military, career choices, adventures all around you. What is ahead of you is your choice. You make the decisions, you determine each next step, you determine your adventures. I can tell you being the superintendent of Canby has been a wonderful adventure. I have met great community members, parents, teachers, staff members, principals, and students. And you know what? Adventure has been a key motivation for my life. When I was 19, I lived a year alone in the Adirondack wilderness in upstate New York. If you look at a map, the Adirondacks is a huge wilderness area preserved by President Teddy Roosevelt in the early 1900s. It's known to be very cold and very snowy in the winter. That winter in the cabin, it snowed 380 inches. It was really, really cold. One night I woke to hear trees popping like champagne bottles. The sap was exploding. The thermometer on the cabin read 54 below zero. The cabin had no insulation, but I was smart. I had a very good sleeping bag. I had no car, no electricity, no cell phone. I did hike into the cabin 3 cases of all the books scholars thought a well-read person should read. And I read every book. They were good books, too. I lived a year distracted only by the sudden change of weather or by my own thoughts or maybe a wandering, curious bear cub. A year alone anywhere is an adventure. Perhaps not an adventure most would choose, but it was my extraordinary adventure. I left the cabin and jumped on a plane and I flew to the Caribbean, where I learned to sail working as a deckhand on a large charter sailboat. After so much snow, I wanted to experience the deep warmth of the tropics. My next adventure was walking the docks in Seattle trying to land a job on a commercial fishing vessel heading to Alaska. I was eventually successful. I spent 6 years as a commercial longliner in Alaska fishing for black cod and halibut. In between fishing seasons, I finished 2 bachelor degrees and then a master's degree. I always knew the importance of continuing my education. When I was young, a couple of high school teachers really influenced my life. They gave me confidence about my abilities and my opportunities. They challenged me to be my best self. So I had an idea to give back to my community and teach for a few years at a high school. Honestly, I think I really wanted to see if I had the intelligence and skills and compassion to be a teacher who could genuinely connect with students. I realized during the first 3 years that I enjoyed this adventure called teaching. Each day was an opportunity to inspire and motivate and to educate and to learn with my students. I became a high school principal, a director of special programs, and the director of high schools for Portland. I say all this to emphasize that every major decision you make in life is an opportunity for personal adventure. Adventure isn't defined only by climbing mountains or diving into never-before ocean depths. Adventure is found in the decisions that you make. Adventure is found in ways that you will never, ever, ever imagine. If you believe in your abilities, if you find the confidence to take risks, if you remain curious, if you are a true learner, you will find opportunities, again, never imagined. You will have great adventures. Up to this point, you have been required to attend school. Now you have the opportunity to determine your own path in life. I have no doubt you will make your family proud. I have no doubt you will make Canby proud. As a class, you focused on kindness and acceptance. I appreciate the way you stepped up and you showed leadership. Realize that you can have an impact in really profound ways on those around you when you show kindness and consideration and patience, especially during trying, difficult times. You, again, become a person unique. You have what they call the right stuff. There's a saying that character is revealed by crisis. How do you act in good times? How do you act in difficult times? Remember that this crisis does not define you. You will be defined by your actions throughout your life. You will always be admired if you are the one who reaches out to those who are less fortunate, those who need a hand, those who need a kind word. So stand above the crowd 2020. Know wherever you go, a community stands behind you, cheering every step you take. As a class, you have shown maturity and patience and resiliency. No wonder people are so proud of all of you. So go find your adventures. As superintendent, on behalf of the school district, congratulations for meeting the requirements of the state of Oregon to receive your diplomas. Thank you.
Hallie Bridget Adair.
Typhon Adams.
Justin Adams.
Chris Alvarez. Kevin Alvarez. David Arellano.
Zachary Scott Adams.
Melanie Lopez Rodriguez.
Lauren Kelsey Augustus.
Tanya Avila Vasquez.
Elizabeth Baxter.
Teresa Avelar.
Gwendolyn Bargert.
Carly Patricia Bierma.
Rachel Ann Biggie. Malachi Beeks.
Ajalon Grace Bell.
Hayden Francis Benedict.
Garrett McMillan Boats.
Caitlin Elizabeth Beatty.
Paige Blanchard.
Gabriel Hunter Browning. Allison Bighouse.
Kevin Douglas Jarvie. Adam Burns.
Tristan M. Butch.
Leslie Carrillo.
Mia Sachiko Carroll.
Daniel Camacho.
Savannah Sky Kane. Joshua Adam Keller.
Sebastiana Carlos Tejerano. Eli Calderón.
Yoli Vasily Chernyshov. Anna Lynn Cook. Natalie Mae Cobb. Asher James Chafee.
Russell Dean Cook. CJ Lynn Clark. Austin Elijah Cisneros. Omar Rolando Contreras.
Colby Dean Damgard.
Shelby Noel Call.
Cameron Maverick Davis. Marin Eleanor Chard.
Abby Nicole Davis. Emily Elizabeth Daly. Mauricio Cruz.
Darian Douglas Crawford Dietz.
Stephanie Cruz Lopez. Alejandro Guadalupe Corona Cruz. Andrés Juanas Quintero.
Lacey Ann Deal.
Adán Domínguez Morales. Cassidy Renee Delker.
Caden Derek Delosier.
Isaac Nathan DeZenzo.
Drew James Dawson Hurley. Logan Douglas Doman. Sophia Rose Toon. Thomas Kavanaugh Diggles.
Madison Rosemary Ely. Natalie Ruth Doman.
Matthew Allen Eubanks.
Dominic James Estel.
Taylor Lynn Edwards.
Caleb J. Ferris. Abigail Grace Estes. Jacob Leonard Eide.
John Bernard Edelkamp. Russell Sean Fleck. Ryan Walter Frentress. Christopher Michael Frere.
James Dylan Frazier. Erica Nicole Evans. Rodrigo Felix. Alize Anastasia Gallegos.
Caitlin Juretta Gartrell. Madeline McCormick.
Donají García Cruz. Juliana Anaí García Vázquez. Aislinn García López. Sheila Giron Lopez.
Carrie Marie Garrett.
José Antonio García Cabrera. J.D. García.
Elijah Jaden Garza.
Luis Gómez Rivera.
Ashlyn Gibson. Grant Maxwell Glendenning. Ronan Alex Gay. Mimi Goldbeck.
Naraí Gómez Rodríguez.
Noah Drake Goldsmith.
Ashley Vanessa González Trujillo.
Tucker Good.
Melissa Hijosa Mondragón.
Isabella Gordonier.
Sinjin Grote.
Cameron Had.
Reagan Griffin.
Alyssa Hamby.
Edgar Gutiérrez. Emily Ann Nicole Gunnardson.
Rachel Hansen. Ainsley Grace Hawks.
Zachary Heidema.
Alexia Hembling. Kylie Hasty.
Martín Hernández.
Isaac Hepler.
Quentin Hanlon. José Luis Idesales Monroy.
William Talon Hupp. Kyler Isaacson Olson. Faith Hill.
Caitlin Sandra Marie Higgins. James Alexander Hook.
William Hunter Horace. Tanner Hovanek.
Heriberto Hernández Solis.
Robert Hestand. Renee Bliss Jensen.
Kyler Karn.
Isabella Esme Kasalik.
Orion A. Ballway. Kiara Jaggles. Perla Jimenez. Sofía Jiménez Durán. Isaiah Allen Kimmel. Ellie Cromer.
Chaz Kaiser. Ruby Kaiser. Christopher Kinslow. Hannah Noel Kerwin.
Joseph Kelly. Josiah Palizzi Keen.
Ethan Kylo. Josie Lee Rose Lapp.
Eduardo Ledesma Navarro. Daisha Madison Lee.
Kyle Leas. Abe Joe Kylo.
Allison Kunke.
Elisei Andreevich Kuznetsov.
Alondra López Mendoza. Leslie Saraí Lemus Sánchez.
Chloe Marie Lefevre. Jackson Linman. Belle Loudon.
Jesus Jr. Lopez Solorio.
Eric Luvas. Benjamin Hilton Lovell. Sarah Marie Blaze Link.
Stephen Martinez. Elizabeth Grace Ho'opo Maikai K. Akua Aloha Lyman.
Chloe Marion. Brendan McKenney. Joe McDonald.
Benjamin Martinezson.
Jason McKeon. Delilah Rose McMillan. Benjamin Wing.
Ashlyn Billingsley.
Emma Ulvin. Jessica Ray Beaver. Keelan Rogers.
Camila Villanueva Lisboa. Ana Itzel Bazán II.
Jaden David Brewer.
Fátima Michelle Timalach Guevara.
Erica Hedrick. Bryant John Rayburn.
Jacob Thomas Scott. Laura Mariana Bustamante Valdés. Maribel Jiménez Hernández. Elisama Amaral. Mackenzie Nicole Simpkins.
Adam Monfils.
Elvis Mendoza Cruz. Arturo Ramos.
Caden McMullen.
Daisy Mendoza Martinez.
Aaron Noel Meredith.
Cesar Mendoza.
Autumn Marie McNaught. Hannah Joy Lee.
Jessica Mendoza. Grant Miller.
Cadence Ahava Moore. Gabriel Dean Montgomery.
Jorge Luis Morales López.
Alexandra Grace Monin.
Nicole Mickelson. Nicole Savage Michelson. Caitlin Miller.
Gary Arthur Needham. Kinsey Morrison.
Katie Mull.
Chanel Myers. Luke Mundy. Madeline Muldoon. Susan Marie Nash. Josh Modern.
Vanessa Negrete Vázquez.
Levi Nisley.
Madison Odell. Josh Odell.
Dominic Netter. Danielle Netter.
Allison Kylie Dawn Odell. Janet Nicolas. Derek Thomas Nelson.
Josh Oakley.
Jezreel Palomera Montoya. Alex Orgeron.
Brent Patterson.
Leslie Ortiz Bautista. Luz María Ornelas Cruz. Jessica Paz Sánchez. Siana Pérez Rojas. Ángel Orozco Zamora. Diego Paz López.
Quentin Victor Bracet. Kate Peters. Adam Joseph Peterson. Tatum Loren Pearson. Andrew Alexander Peters.
Ian Douglas Quinlan.
Matthew Robert Powell. Wyatt Ramos. Mackenzie Ramirez. Cindy Ramirez.
María Guadalupe Raya Muñoz. Marco Ramírez Chávez. Ronaldo Ramos Díaz. César Ramírez. Sergio Daniel Rodríguez Vargas.
McKenna Nicole Ryerson. Dallin Jake Reed.
Margarita Ramos López.
Greg Rutov.
Alejandro Rojas.
Bryce Thomas Ridley.
Luami Rojo García.
Kylie Madison Kiefer.
Alejandro Romero. Adrian Sandoval.
Hunter Jaden Ross. Michael Salinas. Talia Brianne Rose. Riley Bennett Saltmarsh.
Yesenia Sánchez Alfaro. Kevin Edwin Salinas Guerrero.
Mia Nicole Salisbury. Hayden Scrogan.
Nathan Sansone. Alex Saucedo Ibarra.
Dylan Shell. Cole Schaffner.
Alexis Santiago.
Spencer Schiedler. Victoria Grace Saxton.
Katie Ray Sell.
Leah Snegerev. Alicia Catherine Snyder. Jack Shun. Sean William Sheveland. Sebastian Slowick.
Matea Marie Smith.
Bodie Allen Stultz. Ashlyn Stegmeyer. Mika Staskell. Danner Sullivan.
Kaylee Sparks Bryhoff.
Jordan Spencer. Elena Stewart. Carter Daniel Stearns.
Shania Stevenson. David Tomer.
Austin Troxler.
Luke Tamimi.
Svetlana Zanesi. Kevin Robert Thomas.
John Dello Lopez.
Emma Vandekoevering. Isabella Marie Waite.
Josivette Celeste Villanueva. Eliezer Vázquez.
Damian Cross. Abigail Wren. William R. Warner. Alexa Wills.
Priscila Zamora.
Nicole Yoder. Rain Wills. Isaiah Yip. Tylee Zimmerman.
Mizraim Zárate Rojo.
Miremia Zarkov. Maria Barsakov.
Samantha Zatola Baggio. Idalia Zurita Campos.
Fred Zarkov. Chloe Kaufman.
Paulina Ríos Rosiles.
Melissa Faye Fisher.
Robert Fulton Hedrick. Daniel Flores Ramos.
Sophia Weber. Max Locknight.
Jenny Santos Cortés. Lisbeth Martínez. America Jeanette Cabello Navarro. Jennifer Torres Bermúdez.
Riley Erickson. Elizabeth May Trissel. Marissa McConna Ray Sobel Dills.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're now graduates.
Stop me now. Don't stop me. 'Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by. Stopping me, I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Not this year, class of 2020.